to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Chantal and you're very much welcome. And as for my old subscribers, hey, I hope everything is good with you. I hope your families are good. I hope you're good. I hope the weekend is treating you right. I hope you're gonna have fun this weekend. Yes, life is too short to just be stuck in one place, right? Yeah, so life is too short not to do fun things. Try and do things that make you happy, that brings you joy, that makes your weekend less stressful. You know, your week, not your weekend, your weekdays, the coming week less stressful. Just have fun. Just do something else. Yeah, today we are gonna talk about our tummies. It's really something that 95% of us are dealing with. It's called Diastasis Recti. I hope I pronounced it well. Come on. Diastasis Recti. See, I'm gonna put it here. I don't know how to call it, but yeah, it happens mostly in women that are pregnant, but it can also happen to men. Yes, infants, even women that have never given birth. So what is it? It is the separation of the stomach muscles. It usually happens around the second and the third trimester of every pregnancy, of almost every pregnancy, if you're not someone that works out a lot. Sometimes if you work out your core a lot, that happens too. Yeah, those of you that concentrate so much on stomach muscles, like I want to have a flat stomach, I have to do so many crunches, I have to do so many planks, I have to do all of that, can lead you to die, can lead to that can lead to the separation of the stomach muscles. The pronunciation, I really have a problem with Diastasis Recti. Yeah, so as I was saying, if it usually happens after pregnancy, and the more pregnancies you have and you don't work on your muscle, that stomach muscle, the more it enlarges. Sometimes it's so big that you will not even realize that you have the problem. You never realize, not that you don't realize, some of us don't even know that is what makes our stomach bulge so much. Like, you would exercise, you would diet, you would lose weight, but your stomach just stands there and it's looking at you and it's like, hey, hi, hello, yeah, that kind of thing. And you're like, what's happening? Why? I diet, I exercise, I do everything and nothing happens. It's because of that. And I had a hernia, and not even one, I had 3 hernias. And it was so painful. When I would eat, it would really bulge out. When I will like do anything that it's a little bit strenuous, it really bulge and it will come out of my muscles, on my stomach muscle, and it will just stick there and it will be so painful. So I went to my doctor and my doctor told me I had hernia, and that's when she told me about the diastasis Recti. That's what she told me about it, and I did a lot of research and I discovered that yeah, it's just a separation of my muscle. Sometimes, look, you see, in Africa we have this thing that when we give birth we have to press the stomach with warm water and then we tie it. That is kind of like wanting to bring back those muscles together, but it doesn't always work. Like, if it has to work, you have to tie it so long. Let's get back to why men will have it. So men will have it because fat. They are so fat and they don't work their stomach out, that the fat pushes the muscle. There's so much pressure on the muscle inside the stomach that it breaks, that it opens up, and then they develop diastasis recti. Yeah, and then as for infants, it usually happens to kids that were born prematurely. So it's because the muscle on their stomach is not strong enough, so their intestines kind of push it, and then it just opens. As I was saying, diastasis recti happens to mostly pregnant women. Almost 95% of pregnant women develop it because we don't walk out our course when we are pregnant, and after pregnancy we do nothing about it either. We just stay there, and when we work our course, because we don't really know our problem. We just work for. Mine was this big. Now, no, mine was this big. Now, it is this big. You see? Yeah, I've been working it that much. So I will teach you guys what I've been doing with my tummy, and we're gonna work it out from there. Sorry, my lights just turned off. So some of the common signs of diastasis recti is like when you try to, like a bulge in your stomach, when you try to like do any core work, you see that bulge, it just pops out like that. Yeah, that's your intestine popping out through the gap. Another one is you have a lot of back pain. Have you noticed it? Sometimes it might be the weight you carry, but if you're not very big and then you have back pain, like sometimes I'll just get up and I have back pains like a very old woman. I know it's because of that. You will have sometimes a lot of constipation. Another sign is when you lie down and your stomach is relaxed, you put your hand inside the middle of your stomach, you really feel it. Like you really feel like the vertical, you can feel the gap in between. Right now I don't feel mine that much, but I can still feel it when I lie down flat and I put my hand there. I can still feel that there's a little gap there, but it's not as huge as it was at first, but I still feel it. And those are the signs that I know. I don't know if there's more. And some of the best way to treat this is, what they'll usually recommend for you to treat this is, one, exercises. There's some certain exercises you have to do, as I earlier said. And two, when it's very bad, like when it's really bad, you have to end up doing surgery. And a third way is I think physiotherapy. I like the less non-invasive way. I'm gonna go for my exercises. I would teach you the exercises I've been doing that left me from this gap, like this, like literally, I'm not joking, that's how big it was, and then this is how it is right now. Like I can barely put my hands in between. At first I could really stick my hand like that, but now I can barely feel it. It's just a little thing like that. So, and I've been doing these exercises for the past 1 year and a half. You see, everything is patience. You are not in a mad pace, are you? You take your time. Oh, except you have the money and the time and the luxury to go down the knife. If you don't, and you want to have that flat tummy, if right up to now my stomach is not completely flat, like I can still feel that little bulge, and it's because I'm still struggling with that particular element. So if you want that flat stomach, you have to work for it. And the exercises are not even that difficult. Like every time, like what I do is every time I finish a workout, every day that I finish my workout, I take like 5 minutes and I do that. It become a routine for me. It has become like a normal thing. So I'm gonna teach you guys the exercises that I do that have been very beneficial for me, and I'm gonna tell you how you do it so that you're not gonna mess up or hurt yourself, because exercises are kind of delicate. There are certain postures that you take while you're doing exercises so that you should not hurt yourself or person a situation that you're trying to fix. So without much ado, let me jump you into the exercise. The first exercise is a basic bridge. You just lie down flat on a mat and you close your legs if you want to, and you carry up your hips to 90 degrees, just as what I'm doing, and you stay up for 10 seconds and then you drop back down. Like that, you do 10 repetitions and you're done for the day. Exercise is a pelvic tilt. You lie down on your back and you bend your knees and you put your feet flat on the floor, and then you gently tilt your pelvis towards yourself. That means you gently pull it towards yourself, and then you engage your core. That means you hold your stomach muscles in, and then you hold that for a few seconds, like 10 seconds, and then you release, and then you repeat. You keep doing that. Just exactly what I'm doing here. My next exercise is a tabletop. You go down on your knees and hands. Walk your hands in line with your shoulders. Keep a slight bend on your elbow. Make an L shape with your fingers, yes. Press down into the mat with your thumb and pointer fingers. Then lift out of your shoulders. Engage your core for a neutral spine position. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Yeah, that is how you do it. And it is a fantastic workout for your core. Next is a tabletop with a twist, a modified tabletop. This is slightly harder, but it works your core like crazy. You will love it after that. Want to make it a little bit harder, you can also give your shoulder a little bit of a tap. Yeah, there you're working really, your cores are really working hard there. Next is my favorite, is the tabletop. This is very good for your abdomen and your pelvic. It also works your pelvic muscles. How you do it, you lie down on your exercise mat or anywhere that you feel comfortable with your knees bent and arms on your side. You bring up your legs to a tabletop position and then you begin to lower the right one foot after the other. Then I will do a leg raise exercise. There are many variations to this, but you carry up your legs straight and you start dropping one after the other. If you're not that flexible, you can bend your knees and do a tabletop. A tabletop is, this leg raise is kind of like a more difficult version of the tabletop. So yeah. I follow it with a seated marching. So, you sit on a chair with your feet flat on the floor and you engage your core muscle and lift one foot off the ground and bring your knee towards your chest, lower your foot and repeat with the other leg. Continue alternating like that in a matching motion. You understand what I mean, right? Then we have the standing core compression. Stand with your feet wide apart and slightly bend your knees. Place your hands on your hips or your lower abdomen or your stomach if you feel. Take a deep breath in, and then when you exhale, you gently draw in your belly button in towards your spine. Engage your core. This will engage your core muscle. Hold on for a few seconds and then release. You can repeat this several times. It's very good for your abdominal walls. abdominal muscles, not abdominal walls. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is good and I hope you enjoyed this little, I hope you enjoyed the exercise, and I hope you learned something from this, or maybe you already knew the problem, and I hope you can still get something out. I hope you still got something out of that. This week we are gonna dive into something a little bit more intimate. Next week I wanted to do a tutorial. I've been planning to do this tutorial for my hydrofacial machine for a while now, but I'm gonna talk about I am kind of divided between fashion and makeup tips and sex. I know, sex is part of it. You cannot be beautiful without being sexy, without doing some sexual thingy going. So, yeah, so between those three, yeah, you're kind of divided. So, if you really want me to talk about a topic, please do. You can DM me and tell me, or write it down in the comments. I'm gonna jump into it. So, yeah. See you guys next week. I don't know. My light keeps going off. I think the bulb is about to die. My ring light. So there we go. See you guys next week. I love you all. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so when next I post something, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And please share. Come on, share. Let's grow. I know I'm barely 2 months into this, but I'm very happy, and I thank you everybody that has subscribed, everybody that has turned on their notification bell, that's me regularly. Hey. And thank you very much for your support. Thank you. And shares that might have more people are gonna see my content. I don't know why this light decided to F me up, but I think the book is time. See you guys. Oh God. Okay. See you guys next week. Love you. Virtual hugs. Bye.